everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make a recipe with stuff that I have in my fridge. I've been craving albondigas for a very long time, and today I'm finally gonna make them. Also, the weather is very suiting for soup, so that's what we're doing today. A lot of people like to leave the skin on the potatoes, so if you want to do that, but I like to skin mine. I'm gonna go ahead and cut some vegetables. I have a calabacita, I have a tomato, some jalapeños, a serrano, 2 carrots, and I'm also going to include a few potatoes. I got this Impossible meat, and this is the first time I try Impossible meat, so we're gonna try it and make them into albondigas and see how they taste. Also, when you're making anything that's Mexican, you always want to include some type of peppers. You want to include tomato, onion, some type of squash, preferably calabacita, which is this one, and onions and celery, and that will give it a more Mexican flavor. We got the celery. Cut your carrots. All right, then we're gonna cut some onion, celery, and garlic. This is what gives it that flavor. And quick tip, when you buy your celery, make sure you wrap it in foil, because that makes it last longer and it keeps it crispier for longer. Wrap it like a burrito. Keep it fresh in your fridge. All right, cut your celery. I like to cut my celery as small as possible, but you can chop it however you want. Once we chopped all our ingredients, we're gonna go ahead and take them to the stove, and I'm gonna show you the next steps. The onion is the last thing I'm gonna chop, because that's the first thing I'm gonna go put in the pots. Then you do your garlic. Now we're gonna make our meatballs. So I have to open this up, and I'm gonna add this. Ooh, this smells like meat. I'm gonna grab a bowl and add my meat and some rice and cilantro. All right, so now we're gonna add our meat. We're gonna add a little bit of garlic. So half of what I chopped. We're gonna add some rice. And some people cook this. My family never cooked it, so we just do regular, not cooked rice. I'm gonna do 1/4 of a cup, because that looks like enough. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this cilantro for my end base soup, and the other half for the mixture. Some people put parsley, but I'm Mexican. I put cilantro. Fun fact, I've never really actually used parsley in any of my recipes. How does parsley even taste like? I don't know. Do you guys put parsley on your recipes? If you're Mexican, have you ever put parsley in a Mexican dish? Let me know how it tastes. Maybe I can try it. Add your cilantro, mix to your mix. Like so, like that. I've been watching too many YouTube recipes because I get a lot of phrases stuck in my head. Now that I added all of that, I'm gonna get my glove ready. I'm gonna add the spices, and again, I'm just gonna eyeball everything and see how much of everything I put, and then, you know, depending on the recipe, I'll add the measurements on the bottom. So I'm gonna do some salt, I'm gonna do some paprika, a little bit of paprika. I'm gonna do some oregano, because you know, make it taste Mexican. And a little bit of cumin to give it a good flavor. And lastly, some pepper. And your spices look amazing. Now we're gonna mix it all. And then I'm gonna put the veggies in the pot, and then we're gonna make the actual meatballs, because you know, these go later. First we make the broth and the juice and we mix it all together, let it cook, and then we add the albondigas. Oh man, this looks nice. I almost forgot, they add an egg to albondigas. It doesn't look like I'm gonna need to add the egg because everything looks very well incorporated here. But maybe if I need it as a binder, so I'm gonna add a little bit, just egg. I don't know how much to add. I guess I'll just add a little bit. Let's see how that goes. Because when they go in the water, in the broth, I guess they, you know, they need to be like stuck together, and the egg helps it stay together. So I think that was a good amount. And that's what our mixture looks like. So now let's go to make the broth. All right, so let's add some olive oil. This pot has been on a low heat for a little bit. First, we're gonna add our onions. Carrot, celery, and your chile to get a little toasty. The reason why we want to add this first is because the carrots are the hardest to cook. So we want to get those soft, and also the flavor that it's going to give it. And also the jalapeños are kind of big, because that way it's just to season it, and then we can always pick them out, and you know, if it's too hot or whatever. You want to put it in medium heat. And the garlic. Now you're going to add the rest of your veggies. And you can add whatever veggies you want. This is your preference, whatever you have in your fridge. If you don't have calabacitas, that's fine. If you have other things, you can add whatever you want. Okay, and then you're gonna let this simmer. And then we're gonna add our water after like 5 minutes. Right here, I have 4 cups of water, and I added a tablespoon of the Better Than Bouillon vegetable base. So we're gonna add that next. And I'm gonna add another 4 cups of water. I'm also gonna add 2 of the nut beef bouillon cubes. And this is just to add more flavor to the broth. You can add 1, but I like to add 2, so I don't have to add so much salt at the end. Now we're just gonna let this simmer while we do our albondigas. You can also add tomato sauce here, but I don't have any tomato sauce, so I'm just gonna skip it. We're gonna go ahead and make our albondigas. Again, I don't like touching this, so that's why I'm wearing my gloves, but you don't have to wear your gloves because this is gonna be your food for your family, and if you wash your hands, it should be good. All right, so this is a pretty big meatball. What do you think? I think it's okay, right? Yeah, let's go with that. No, I make Mexican food because I know he doesn't like Mexican food. The broth has to be boiling so they can cook faster. Okay, so that is not boiling yet. So I was able to make 11 meatballs. I'm excited. I am proud of these meatballs and I cannot wait. Okay, now our broth is starting to simmer now, so we are gonna add the meatballs now. Okay, so let's add them one by one, obviously, slowly. So you don't want to just drop them in there. You want to, I guess, do it from the side so they don't fall and splash you. I guess we're gonna check on them after 20 minutes. I'm gonna give it 20 minutes first, and then I'm gonna check on them, and then we'll see, and we'll go from there. First, we're gonna wait 20 minutes. So, moment of truth, we're about to eat that albondigas, caldo de albondigas, sopa de albondigas, however you call it. First, we're gonna try it like this, how I made it, and then I'm gonna add some limon and some chile, cause you know me.
When do I get to eat it? I gotta wait on the tortillas or?
Well, I forgot to put the tortillas, so we're gonna have to do it with the tortillas first. All right. So I guess. Oh man, we're gonna try a bite of the albondiga.
Yo, these are good.
Baby, this tastes
I
like
thought that was
meat.
meat, yeah. What's the brand?
Holy cow, guys! This is legit. Guys.
It's a little spicy. What'd you put? A little
On
spicy.
the broth, babe, the broth.
I mean, it's not. I can handle it, but I'm itching in my throat a little bit.
Even the broth is amazing for me. All right, now you want to put some limon? Because that makes it less. You want this? No. Ooh, it's perfect. Like for
I don't want a
me,
lot anymore.
you know, the spice level, I need more. But for him, he's
It's a little hot.
he's a regular spice level guy. It's a little hot for him, but you know, for me, it's good. I need more spice. I added the limon. Man, I can't believe this.
This is really good, but
The lemon made it extra good. I don't know if you guys saw, but I added the corn at the end. I had already cooked these corn like yesterday. I just cut it and add it in there, you know, to make it a caldo. You can't have caldo without corn. Does it remind you of what your grandma be cooking?
yeah, for real.
So good, guys.
The meat really tastes like meat, though.
That's what's tripping me
Tastes
out.
good. Like your spices, you do really good. Like the flavor of it's really good.
Like if you were to, you know, not be a vegan and just eat this, you could not tell. You would think this is meat. It's so good, guys. Overall, this is a great recipe. Try it out. Let me know what you think. So good. Max some chile.
Put more chili?
More chile, because you know me.
Crazy, man.
This chili is really hot. Like really hot, right? It's so worth it. If you guys want to give it a try, the recipe will be in the description. I eyeball some of the ingredients, but I will estimate them to the best of my ability. And don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends if you like the recipe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye. Guys, we have our cousins here visiting today. We're having a nice day after church.
Yeah.
And they wanted to try my albondigas, and they're not vegan. So they're gonna give you true, honest review.
Wait,
Yeah.
they're not vegan or they are vegan?
You guys are not vegan.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
no.
I was like, I thought, okay,
Yeah.
no, we're not vegan.
All right, so yeah, try it and let me know.
Okay, wait, first let me say,
A ver.
It looks like
they look like
what they're
the
supposed to look
legit,
like.
yeah. Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
They say it looks like meat. The broth might be a little spicy because, you know, I like it
It's
spicy.
spicy. No, it really tastes like
But the meat, like the texture, I
tastes
guess.
like what's supposed to taste like.
What?
Does it taste like a real albondiga?
It tastes like meat. It tastes like meat.
So if you guys,
Are you sure?
so if I was to give you this today, like serve it, would you think it's vegan?
No,
No.
it doesn't even look vegan.
Yes.
Add it to the menu.
Woo! All right, guys. So you give it a thumbs up.
The verdict is in. Impossible is coming soon.
Impossible albondigas. There you have it.
So good.
We don't even have. All right. Here's Robert. He's gonna try it too. He said.
I'll be the judge of this.
All right.
Good. I like the texture.
You like it? Does it taste like meat?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
We'll take it.
All right. We got 3 non-vegans that liked it and approved of my albondigas.